What are we?
Wolf brother, they call him.
Perrin Aybara Origin Explained. Perrin Aybara is one of the central characters in The Wheel of Time, a series of epic fantasy novels written by Robert Jordan and later completed by Brandon Sanderson. Alongside Rand al'Thor and Mat Cauthon, Perrin begins his journey as a simple villager from Emond's Field in the Two Rivers. But his path, full of trials, transformations, and burdens of leadership, shapes him into one of the most important figures in the battle between light and shadow. In this video, we're diving deep into Perrin's origins, his powers, inner conflicts, and his crucial role in the fate of the world. Perrin Aybara might start as the quiet blacksmith's apprentice from Emond's Field, but by the end of The Wheel of Time, he becomes one of the series' most powerful, layered, and emotionally complex characters. From his bond with wolves to his inner struggle with violence, Perrin's journey is one of the most underrated in the entire saga. Before we dive in, spoiler warning, this video will cover Perrin's full arc across all 14 books of The Wheel of Time, including major events, character development, and the ending. So if you haven't finished the series and want to avoid spoilers, now's your chance to hop off. If you're still with us, go ahead and hit that like button to support the channel, and subscribe if you want more character deep dives, lore breakdowns, and all things Wheel of Time. Alright, let's talk about Perrin Aybara. Before we jump into the exploration, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss out on future videos. Thank you. Let's begin. Life before the chaos. Emond's Field roots. Perrin Aybara starts as a blacksmith's apprentice in the quiet village of Emond's Field, known for his size, strength, and calm demeanor. Unlike Mat, who is mischievous and energetic, or Rand, who is dreamy and determined, Perrin is measured and thoughtful. He thinks carefully before speaking, and even more carefully before acting. This inner restraint becomes a defining trait throughout his journey, especially as he grapples with power, violence, and leadership. His early life is simple. He works under Master Lohan, learning the blacksmith's trade, and is known throughout the village for his dependability. But when Trollocs, a monstrous army of beasts, attack Emond's Field, his life is turned upside down. He, along with Rand, Mat, Egwene, and Tom, is forced to flee with Moraine, a powerful Aes Sedai, and her warder Lon. The journey that follows sets Perrin on a path that will forever change who he is. One of the most pivotal moments in Perrin's development is his discovery that he is a wolf brother. This begins subtly. His senses become sharper, and he starts having vivid dreams. Eventually, he meets a wolf named Hopper in the dream world, Telerin Riot, who helps him understand his new identity. Perrin learns that, like ancient figures before him, he can communicate with wolves telepathically. He even adopts a wolf-like name in the dream world, Young Bull. This gift connects him deeply to nature, but it also isolates him from other people. The wolves are not just animals. They're sentient beings who communicate through images and emotions. Perrin's bond with them gives him powerful abilities. He can track others, sense danger, and enter Telerin Riot, but it comes with a cost. He constantly fears losing his humanity. There's a part of him that's drawn to the primal freedom of the wolves, and he worries that if he embraces that side too much, he'll become more wolf than man. This inner conflict is symbolized by another recurring element in his story, the axe. The axe versus the hammer, a symbolic inner war. Perrin first takes up an axe out of necessity to protect himself and others. But as the series progresses, he grows increasingly disturbed by the violence he's forced to commit. The axe becomes a symbol of destruction, and he comes to hate it. Eventually, he forges a hammer, a blacksmith's tool and a symbol of creation, strength, and building rather than breaking. The shift from axe to hammer marks one of the most powerful turning points in Perrin's arc. It represents his choice to fight not out of rage or bloodlust, but out of duty, protection, and love. Speaking of love, Perrin's relationship with Fail Bahir is a huge part of his story. Fail is a noble woman from Saldia, headstrong, intelligent, and fiercely independent. Their relationship is passionate and tumultuous. Fail challenges Perrin constantly, pushing him to step into leadership and to own his strength. Their dynamic isn't always easy. At times, they misunderstand each other deeply, but at the core, their bond is one of loyalty and mutual growth. When Fail is captured during the events in Gildan and taken by the Shadow Ale, Perrin embarks on a desperate and brutal quest to rescue her, showing just how far he's willing to go for the people he loves. Full circle, from blacksmith to legend. That rescue arc is one of the most intense parts of his storyline. Perrin has to navigate the complexities of war, politics, and leadership as he gathers allies, including the Prophet of the Dragon, Massima's fanatical followers, and even a Shan-Chan alliance, to fight against the Shadow. During this time, he is forced to make grim decisions. He struggles with the cost of leadership. How many lives can be sacrificed for the greater good? Can one remain a good man while ordering others to kill? These questions weigh heavily on Perrin, and unlike many characters in the series, he doesn't shy away from them. Eventually, Perrin rescues Fail, and in doing so, comes to terms with his identity. He is not just a blacksmith. He is not just a wolf brother. He is a leader, a warrior, a husband, a protector of the people. He begins to embrace all these aspects of himself without shame or fear. His arc becomes about balance between man and wolf, peace and war, thought and action. As the last battle approaches, Perrin's importance only grows. He becomes a key commander in the forces of the light, not just for his strength or abilities, but because of his integrity. People trust him, they follow him, and he continues to earn that trust, not with flashy speeches or ambition, but through steadfast action. One of his greatest contributions comes in A Memory of Light. During the final confrontation between light and shadow, Perrin plays a crucial role in defending Rand as he faces the Dark One. Using his mastery of the dream world, Tal'Aran Riot, Perrin battles Slayer, a deadly assassin tied to both the real and dream worlds. The fight is long and grueling, but Perrin's victory ensures Rand can complete his mission. It's a reminder that not all heroes fight on the front lines. Some battles are fought in hidden realms, and Perrin is one of the few with the strength and clarity to fight them. By the end of the series, Perrin has come full circle. From a quiet blacksmith's apprentice in a forgotten village, he becomes a hero of the last battle, a lord and a legend. But unlike many heroes who are consumed by power or war, Perrin never loses sight of who he is. He remains grounded in his values: loyalty, love, responsibility, and a deep desire to protect others. His story is one of transformation, but not just magical or external transformation. It's the slow, painful, beautiful evolution of a person finding peace with their own power. Perrin doesn't seek glory. He doesn't want command, but when the world needs him, he shows up. And in the end, that's what makes him truly heroic. So if you're diving into the Wheel of Time, keep a close eye on Perrin Aybara. His journey might be quieter than some, but it's filled with heart, courage, and depth. He teaches us that strength isn't just about swinging an axe or a hammer, but about knowing when not to. And in a world filled with chaos, darkness, and doubt, Perrin stands as a steady, unwavering light. If you enjoyed diving into the story of Perrin Aybara, give this video a thumbs up. It really helps the channel out. And if you want more deep dives into the Wheel of Time characters, lore, and hidden details, hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications so you don't miss what's coming next.